welcome to the stream. I'm just getting everything set up. What's up, crew? Yeah, Casey's. Holy crap! I just turned it off at half. What's up, Delve? I knew Casey was gonna win, but I didn't think they would be this bad. Yeah, the messages are back working. I got them working last night, so I figured it would work because I streamed last night and the messages were popping up in VR, but you missed my stream. So what's new? Is it crappy where you are, Delv? I know it's crappy here. It's like a blizzard outside right here. It's like our first snowstorm. Yeah, it's terrible out. I think in the last hour I've had 3 people in here. It's crazy. But I got caught up on some stuff, so it was good. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, no, I didn't stream that long. I don't know. You know what? Have you played Firewall, Crow? Firewall kind of it's good, but it gets to me a little bit. I can't play it too long. The motion, it's weird. And I'm usually pretty good at it. Man, I could play if I wouldn't pass out from exhaustion, I could play Rocky like Creed all the time. What's up, Adam Thomas? What's up, Dustin? What's happening, Dustin? I want John to. Krell, I need you to pester John. The next time I'm on VGO, I need to challenge him on the show so he can't get out of it. I don't know why he's scared to fight me. It's not like people are gonna see him boxing; they're just gonna see his character. I think it's funny. He's I know, but I think I need listeners to try to egg him on to getting it to doing the PvP. I finished the career too, Adam. It is short. I'm definitely not good enough for expert level. Yeah, people need to call in. I should call in and just act like some nobody. Say, yeah, you really should fight that C&C Games guy. Yeah, Creed is fun. I know I can't. My voice is. I can change my voice somehow. I could try. I'll have somebody else call. I'll do that. I want to do PvP though. I want to do some PvP. PvP sounds like so much fun. It's ma'am. That's right. That dude is a psychopath. Yes, I called him a dude. 'cause he's a dude. Dude's a psychopath. I'm probably going to stream some tonight, but I'll probably be all over the place. I'm going to stream Resident Evil. I'll do my 30-minute Resident Evil trial. You know, yeah, it is. It's short, but what? It's like, it was $30. I think it was on sale for like 20 during the holidays. A lot of them are short. They're more of experiences. I'm hoping they add stuff to Creed, Adam. Yeah, I beat Creed the other day, too. You know what? I need to make a PSVR playlist. I need to make a playlist for that. Creed is a good workout. That's why, you know what, I'm going to keep playing it because I need to work out, obviously. And man, I'll tell you, man, it is a great workout. So you only paid $9.99 for pounds for Creed. Man, you can't complain. Like, yeah. Astrobot is pretty awesome. Astrobot's pretty awesome. You know, I kind of want to play Rick and Morty. I haven't done the Rick and Morty yet on VR. I love that Accounting Plus. I know you didn't like it, Krell, but I like it. So. I have not played the Resident Evil demo yet, Mr. Fusion. I plan to stream it tonight. I'm going to stream my 30 minutes. I'm going to end up playing it twice, though, because I got an Xbox One, too, as well. So I'll download it on Xbox One. If you want a little taste of Astrobot 2, there's a Playroom VR that has like, that was where Astrobot was really like born. They had a couple levels that were attached to that. That's actually free to download too. The Playroom VR. They have a bunch of little mini games. If you got a VR, download it. It's free. It's cool. So weird. There's been a car parked outside my store with the lights like shining in here for like the last 20 minutes. So like if somebody comes in and murders me, you guys will see it on camera. So weird. They've just been sitting in their car. I don't know, maybe they're finishing up a cigarette or something. You like the Xbox One? It's smooth to hop around from app. App to game and movies. It's underrated. You think? I don't think the Xbox One's underrated. I think the Xbox One is a great media center. The problem with the Xbox One, yes, spray air freshener on. The problem with the Xbox One isn't the machine itself. It's the lack of exclusive games. They just don't have any. I guess I shouldn't say they don't have any, but even the ones that are exclusive to Xbox, they're also on PC. So most people just get them on PC. Mr. Fusion Shadow, you're getting a gaming PC in March. God, I am not a huge PC gaming guy. I do play on PC occasionally. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm to the point now where most of the Microsoft games I get on my PC. You're right, Dustin. They probably are smoking it. You want a Wii U for Mario Maker, but price. Yeah, well, I will tell you, I don't have any here at the moment. We have one at our other store. They are hard to keep in stock. Used ones aren't too bad in price. But yeah, the new ones are just crazy, stupid priced. Adam Thomas, I have Firewall at home, and I have the AIM controller. It's cool. I'm not very good at it. I was just saying I can't play that one as long. Like, I can play Creed all day long, but Firewall kind of gets to me after a while. What's up, Danny? Gotta get the old ones. I used to play like Broken Sword and Sims 2. Yeah, cool. Freddie Kitchens, Danny, I do like Freddie Kitchens. I am happy with that hire. I was glad. Just a little bit. And you know what's weird, Adam? I don't get motion sickness on most things. And what's really weird is I'm the type of guy. I live next to one of the biggest theme parks in the world, like tallest roller coasters, like none of the, I can ride roller coasters and they don't do anything for me anymore. Like I don't get, like I can ride roller coasters, go upside down like 25 times and I'd be fine. But there's something about like some VR games where you're not moving, but in the game you're moving, and it just messes with me a little bit. But it's weird. A lot of games though, I don't get that way. Oop, wrong way. Got it. Cedar Point, yes. Cedar Point is awesome. And I could ride any ride in Cedar Point, and if you put like a heart monitor on me, my heart wouldn't even really speed up. Top Thrill is pretty awesome. I do like Top Thrill. I so much want the Top Thrill. For those of you who don't know, Top Thrill is one of the tallest roller coasters in the world. But it's really, they shoot you out at about 100 miles an hour. You go straight up, and then you go over a peak, and you come down, and you twist, and then you go back. That's all it is a giant hill. And every once in a while, it doesn't make it over the top, and it comes back down. And they call that a rollback. And you're completely safe if it happens. But the cool thing is if that happens, they'll just shoot you again, and hopefully you'll make it the next time. I so want to be on one when there's a rollback, and people freak out whenever there is one. It's funny. I think that roller coaster is, I think it's 420 feet high, maybe not 420, but it's up there. It's over 400 feet high. I know when they built it was the tallest in the world. Now it's not. But there is something about VR, back to VR, where when you get the perception of movement but you're not moving, and it just that gets you sometimes. It might be now. Krell, when Top Thrill was built, though, it was the biggest. Now it's not. Nothing like a malfunctioning death machine to make you make your weekend. It's not a malfunction. It's just sometimes, like if it's windy or whatever, it just doesn't make it over the top. Because if you ever watch it, it gets shot. You go over 100 miles an hour, then you go up the hill, and when it hits the peak, it actually like just makes it, and it almost like sits there for a second, and then goes down. So like it has just enough momentum to get over the hill. It's kind of cool. Your first roller coaster was a Magnum when you were a kid? Never again? Oh man, Magnum's nothing. Millennium Force is awesome. The Magnum though is pretty rough now. It gets rougher every year. It like, man. And then it has a speaking of that, at the end it has like you go over the humps, and they're supposed to give you airtime. Those things suck, man. Those, I call them ball busters, because the frickin' the bar, it's not pleasant. See, I get more headaches on VR roller coasters, Crow. I would take a real roller coaster every day. Like VR roller coasters get to me because I know it's something about when you're moving and your brain knows you're not really moving. There's like a disconnect. I don't know. People are still sitting out there. I'm getting worried. What's the score now in the Kansas City game? I got it turned off because I was watching on my phone from here. How bad is it? And who you guys got tonight? I think I think the game's going to go one or two ways tonight. I think either the Saints are going to roll the Cowboys, or the Cowboys will win closely. I don't see any scenario where the Cowboys will roll them. You hear they're getting a new roller coaster? I don't know. They might be like they just opened a new roller coaster last year, so I think it'll be a while. 24/7. Yeah, that's what it was at halftime. Somebody's coming in. Hopefully they don't want to sell me shit, but they probably do. I think most of the time the only people that come out in this type of weather, people that need cash and they want to sell stuff for cash. I'm gonna take a guess. Let's see. Hello. We'll see.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Looking for a golf game for the Xbox One.
Let me see what I got.
So, yeah, the super shooter here.
I'm out of room.
Right there?
Yeah, that's the newest one by far. And then there was a Rory McIlroy that that was like, the Rory McIlroy was like the new Tiger Woods, but this one's kind of taken over.
Yeah, 2K is good.
Oh, it's the best one.
I think that one's the best.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you get this download on this one?
We'll see. I have the internet. I'll tell them that it's cheaper here than Walmart or GameStop.
Oh, wait. It's not the secret. I don't see it.
It's 50. Tell them it's 50. What's the 7? I got 4 and 4. Is 4 and 7 newer?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, there's different ones. There's okay. So
That's what I got.
that's the newest Horizon. There's
okay.
There's different ones.
Gotcha.
There's their main Forzas and then there's Horizon.
Yeah, I got the Horizon.
The Horizon ones are like the open world ones and stuff like that.
So what are these? Like
those are more just like your racing.
Oh, okay.
You said that there's games at Walmart for like
He's not going to find. Okay.
It's
We'll be back.
Hold on 1
Okay.
minute.
Oh,
Let me
maybe
call
not.
them.
That's what he said.
He's not a gamer. He just wants to play golf. He doesn't understand that games are expensive these days.
Yes, they are.
Tell him it don't work like that no more.
So, do we have this one, Rob? Which one do we have?
No.
Okay.
We have this one.
You want it.
Right. Yeah. You need Xbox One. The right side is 60 though.
160 and then 1 gig.
It's right now. Yeah.
No, they're not. This one's brand new.
And it's 60 at GameStop and it's 60 at Walmart.
60 at GameStop, and 60 at Walmart. It's $199.
Okay, show. I will check. You'll box me? Sweet. Sweet.
We're doing Madden for $20.
Gotta get more people. We need to have a boxing. Oh, the Rams will beat the Cowgirls. That's the Rams. Okay. So it's the Saints and what's the other team? It's Rams Cowboys. All right.
Where's that game, Jake? Yeah.
Does.
Where'd it go?
Oh, those are for,
It's a game called Disney Infinity.
yeah, they're like
Yeah.
little things. You have like a little plate thing, and you use it for the game. You can use those characters for the game. It's fun.
Yeah, when you pop them.
He's got it.
Oh, Eagles. Yeah. So, yeah, I had the matchups wrong. I think the Saints will beat the Eagles.
He's like, he's the one you're seeing at Walmart.
Rams, I think, will take care of the Cowboys. We'll see.
Well, like 360.
I think Rams Cowboys is a better matchup though than Cowboys Saints. So
Some of them, some of them will.
Is there any other ones you guys are looking for?
Some of them can.
See there.
Yeah, the ones that work on Xbox One, we actually have over here.
Yeah, there's the Xbox One 360 and that and
Yeah, those ones are compatible
Oh, okay.
that we have in stock.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, what's up, food?
How much did you pay for the 360?
I already bought it.
Oh yeah.
Food. I talked about that on my podcast. Well, not the HDMI adapter, but
Is that from the UFC game?
no, that is actually Creed for the PlayStation VR.
Oh, it is?
I want to see the new movie.
Yeah, that is
I want to watch replicas
Creed
today.
2. That is
Yeah, remember
actually
these games?
that is me doing it, but
Oh, that's you doing it?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you can see
Well,
me
I bet
looking
you
silly
remember
down
these
there.
ones.
So
Oh, that's cool.
Do you guys sell the steering wheels for the ones?
I don't have any at the
This is
moment.
a
No.
Genesis.
We do.
Oh,
When do you think you guys have them in stock again?
Honestly, I know they're on back order right now. I don't know when my
Oh
distributor will
wait, do you
get any
guys
more
do you
in.
guys take PlayStation 2s?
Yes.
For how much would you guys take them?
depends on
I
the
think
condition.
PlayStation 2, yeah, it depends on the condition, but usually around like $30 at the moment.
Okay, well,
You want to bring it back?
yeah, bring it back tomorrow.
Alright.
Is it at
It's
the
at,
apartment?
no, it's at your
This
guys'
might be
house.
my last one.
I didn't take it home.
I want a Nintendo 64.
Yep, last one. Those are getting hard to come
I
by.
know.
Oh, 1 second.
No problem.
Where's it at? I used to have.
PS1s are cool, but
We used to have
the
it in television, Atari,
Do they have any Sega GTs?
You ever played the N64?
or
The Nintendo 64?
I can't remember. But I think I have.
It takes these right here.
These ones.
They don't have any Sega
You
GTs.
just have to stick them in.
Oh, we used to
I
have
like
one
that
of
one
those.
game that had the stick thing where you had to swing it like this.
That's
Oh,
the Wii.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
the Wii.
those for $60.
Wii's?
Yeah.
Why are those more expensive?
That's
I
what we should
think so.
have.
I don't know if we've got any here or not. You have to ask
Oh, they
them.
got an N64 right there.
For $70. We'll get one.
I used to have a GameCube too.
Do you have a Wii here?
We's, yeah, they are actually $69.99.
Oh, there you go. And you could play golf with
I want
them.
to see how this golf game is.
$53.49. This one's actually really cool.
You're gonna love that, yeah.
In there?
Hey, look, I
Yeah,
think
let me hit
Forza
cover real fast.
Yeah.
And get it all set up tomorrow.
We have to
Oh, yeah.
run to a Carver and then we'll be home.
They have these.
I was gonna ask you if the mount's correct. You gotta press F1.
Yeah.
You gotta actually press the button.
Not like watching TV.
F1?
Yeah.
What is this red and gold thing here?
This is a Game Boy Micro. It's just a Game Boy Advance, but just a real small
Just small?
one. They're just really rare. They're not. There's nothing like special about them other than
They're just really rare.
they're really rare. They came out
Oh, they got the
after.
hand. Oh my.
They came out after the DS was already out, and they just didn't sell a lot of them.
Yeah, I was thinking about, baby, I think we might get Kyle a DS
Yeah.
for his birthday.
We have this.
Yours.
Right.
What's the,
Thank
what's
you,
the
yep.
difference between the DS Lite and like the 3DS and
Well,
DSi?
the DS Lite and the DSi, those are like the older DS.
Okay.
Those and the 3DS is their newer system. Well,
Okay.
but that plays the 3DS games or the DS games. The DS Lite will play DS or Game Boy Advance,
Oh, okay.
but it won't play the newest games, the 3DS games.
Okay.
So,
All
but,
right. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Be careful out there.
Oh, this is so cool. These are so
Oh man.
Are these for sale?
Yeah, the Die Hard 700.
You don't drive Donkey Kong, do you?
I did not too long ago up at our other store, but yeah,
I want Galaga.
Galagos are cool.
Look for one or like find one.
Donkey Kong was an awesome.
I wish I could get one right now. I haven't come across one lately that was reasonably priced. Donkey Kong's getting up there in price.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Krell, that is all right though, because I completely do not mind people that come last minute that buy shit. It's really annoying though when people come last minute and they want to sell you stuff. So, all right, let me see what I missed. They did shut down the servers for Disney Infinity. You can still play it though. You've only finished the easy mode so far. Even Little French Lady's playing it. What's up, Little French Lady? Yeah, after your first 3 fights, you get trained. That's cool. By Rocky. I think Philly matches up better with the Saints. We'll see. I think Philly's got a shot. The screen's not that bad, that hard to see. G3 on the micro. You should, Danny. I saw one of the trades for the Eagles. If they traded Wentz, which I would hate this trade Wentz to the Steelers to get Antonio Brown. Is new Super Mario Brothers Deluxe U worth it? What's up, Miss Kelly, by the way? Yes, if you didn't have it on Wii U. If you had it on Wii U, I would tell you no. But if you didn't have it on Wii U, yes, it's a really good game. You tried to sell the top shelf stuff like new items, and they still offer BS. So, all right, I'm gonna lock the door. I'm gonna keep streaming, but I'm gonna lock up so I don't get any stragglers. So, because it is closing time, I'll be streaming still. There's several people you need to sign in the offseason. That's the cool thing, man. The Browns really don't have that many they need to sign. We're all coming back. We're going to add to our team. What's up, Vinny? How much would I take a GBASP for? I don't know. I got quite a few at the moment. I'd have to look it up. It's probably like around $25, $30. Not even, maybe $20 to $30, depending on your condition. See, the only thing is I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would take Antonio Brown, but I'm not going to trade for him. He has locker room cancer. Vinny, that'd be cool if you could ever. I would take him on the Browns, but the thing is, though, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't want a cancer in the locker. We'll see. I think the guy, like, he's probably the best receiver in the league, but is he gonna like piss everybody off? Division II, I don't know off the top of my head, Miss Kelly. Baker's not a diva. People love Baker. His teammates love him. GameStop is probably going to be sold. You'll probably see an announcement by February. Someone is going to buy them. There's actually two companies bidding on GameStop at the moment. So one of them is going to win the bidding war and buy them. So we'll see. It depends who buys them. I'm kind of hoping the one company buys them that doesn't have a lot of experience in retail, because I think that would speed up. I actually think whoever buys them is going to shut down a lot of stores. He has a diva side to him. The only thing is, I will tell you though about Vinny, about Baker though. all his teammates love him. I've never seen one teammate ever say anything negative about him. There's Steelers players that say negative shit about Antonio Brown all the time. Corral, how much money is it worth for me to not? I'm going to screenshot that where you just talked about it. I'm just kidding. I mean, like, to the outsiders, a lot of people don't like other teams, like fans of other teams are going to hate Baker Mayfield. Browns fans will love him. His teammates always love him, though. Even the people from college. There was players for the Ravens, like his tight end that played with him in college now plays for the Ravens. He was sticking up for Baker Mayfield when people were like when the media was saying bad things about him. You'd never see like it was a Ravens player like sticking up for a Browns player. It was crazy. His teammates love him, even past teammates. Like no one has a problem that plays with him. So I think it's different. I think to the outside though, he's cocky as hell. And everybody is going to hate him that's not a Browns fan in the future. I know this, but he's on my team, so I'm okay with it. Donald Trump. I thought I banned you. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know what's funny is I have, hey Donald, it's nothing personal. Hillary's banned. Hillary, you're not supposed to be able to type Trump or Hillary. Sometimes it catches it, sometimes it doesn't. But I don't want to talk politics, Mr. Trump. But thank you for checking out my stream. That's pretty funny. I bet that dude, whoever it is, gets a shitload of hate. The Don's in the house. That's right. Go build a wall, Don. That's funny. Don't you have like important shit to do? You know what's funny? Donald Trump, the real Donald Trump, he has like one of his relatives works for Bethesda or something like that. I looked up, but Donald Trump is actually like one of those guys that really doesn't understand video games. He's one of the people that like want to regulate video games, which is weird because he's unregulated and everything else. But he even had he invited some people for video games to the White House to discuss like video game violence and stuff. But he's like your old grandpa that doesn't know anything about games, and games are ruining people's minds. So, but you know what? Hillary was the same way. Hillary was anti-video game. Should you buy a VR or not? When it's on sale, it's a good deal. Like if you can get it for under $200, yeah, I would say get a VR. Wait for a deal; it'll go back down on sale again. Yeah, we got to do some PvP. I want to do some PvP on Creed. I want to do some boxing on Creed. I want to see how it is PvP. Oh, Boxing Day. I forgot that it's called that your like Black Friday is called Boxing Day. Why is it called Boxing Day? Can you explain that to me, by the way? I think someone explained this to me once, but I didn't understand it. I don't remember. Everybody pays with credit cards now. That's a good guess though, Carl. That's more like it should be called Boxing Day here in America. Those commercials, those like YouTube videos of people getting in fights are hilarious for Black Friday. I know before anybody asks, I haven't had anybody get crazy on Black Friday in my stores. Oh, good. It's my other store. Hello. Yeah. I might in various states. Some like I need like controllers for it and stuff. I don't think I have. I have like 7. Yeah. You need some? Make them like 29. Hey, before my phone dies because nobody charged it today, the golf game for 2K, golf club for Xbox One, I just sold my last one. It says you have like 3. Yeah. All right. All right. Yep. Bye. Nobody can ever put the phone back on the hook. Boxing Day used to have actual patches. Now it's on sale. You're ready to punch people to get the PSVR Creed bundle? That's cool. Relic, it depends on the games. Like sports games, no. I mean, some games are. Some PS2 games are worth some money. It just depends on the game. I mean, some games are really rare. Like a game like Rule of Rose is a pretty rare PS2 game. It just depends on the game. I would tell you like 90% of the PS2 games aren't worth crap. There's probably 10% that are really worth some money. So. We do get crazies though, G3. I mean, if you go listen to my podcast, I've talked about some of the crazies I've experienced over the years. We do get our share of crazies, especially not so much at this store, but our other store, we get a boatload of crazies. Roger that. Yeah, our other store gets the majority of the crazies. And I'll stream there. The next time I work there, maybe I'll stream from there. It might be a few months though. But it's much higher traffic, but it's also like a lower income area. So we get our fair share of crazies. Oh, gotta wait for this to back up. Excuse me, man. Yeah, that dude was full-blown crazy. And here's the thing, man. And if you guys listen to my podcast, I actually talked about that, Vinny. You might have listened to it. But regardless, if somebody misgenders you, you can't be upset if you look like a 250-pound linebacker. It'd be like me, like trying to pick up like a supermodel and saying, what's wrong with me, man? I look like Brad Pitt or something, I don't think it was faked. You could tell the clerk was like scared, like shitless. because the clerk probably weighed like 120 pounds, and that transvestite guy could have like broke him in half. And then he like roided. He had like like steroid rage right in the middle of that. He's like going, ooh. Yeah, I've seen YouTubers do that as a prank too, but also I think if it was faked, I don't think you would have got the recording. I think the recording would have started at the beginning of the prank, and not you could tell like the recording didn't start till there was an issue. So someone saw there was like an issue, and that's when they pulled out their phone. I don't think it was just a poster, Vinny. All I know is he would have went to jail if he did that here. I definitely would have called the police on him. You know what I think's funny is I think he probably called up corporate, and he sounds like a dude. He's got like he's got a deeper voice than most guys. And I could see somebody going, how can I help you, sir? And then going like crazy on the phone. It's ma'am. My newest podcast, though, that I did this week, I'm kind of mad because after I talked about stuff, there were some more cool. I talked about stuff from CES that I liked, and then there were more cool inventions, like not inventions, but more cool announcements, like they coming out with the new Nomad, which looks really cool, Sega Nomad. Where do you find the podcast? All right, the only place my podcast is on, it's on an app. You got to download an app. It's called Video Game Outsiders. My podcast is completely free on there. They do have some podcast. They do a live podcast every Tuesday night at 9. I'm on it occasionally. But they have some other podcasts too. There's a couple of them that are free. There are a couple, if you pay $2 a month, you get access to all their podcasts. But they're pretty big. They've been doing podcasts for like 15, 16 years. I don't even remember how many years. And they let me do my little podcast on their network. So if you want to listen, it's called the Game Store Guy Podcast. But you got to download their app. It's called Video Game Outsiders. Just look it up on Android or iPhone, and all my episodes are there. But I do an episode a week. Usually I try to go about like 15 to 30 minutes. My favorite podcast, if there's one I would tell you to listen to, like an older one, because I usually just talk about whatever's going on in the day. I don't know if you guys know who Nathan Barnett is, but he does like the Keith Apicary videos. He does a lot of funny YouTube videos. Look him up. He does like GTA Trevor in real life videos. He's like a guy, everybody has seen his videos, but nobody knows who he is. I interviewed him. Go and find that podcast of mine and listen to it. He's a really cool dude. No, Krell, they didn't. And then when Michelle mentioned it, John was having I don't know, John was in a mood last week, and then John was like, no, I don't want to be bored. He was kind of being a jerk. So I told John to fuck off when he didn't want to bring me in. Michelle wanted to bring me in because the show was going down the tube. Yeah, I know. You know what though? He does most of that for. There's nothing personal, and I know that when they take shots at me. I'm gonna take more shots at them. They want me to take more shots at them when I'm on. They kind of want me to. They want me to call them out. They want me to be. They want conflict for the show. It makes a better show. Little inside info. I am too nice when I'm on there. I'll tell you what, the next time I'm on, though, I'm going to challenge John to... We got to do a boxing match in Creed. People do love conflict. I just think they... Well, it is them too, and I think they... and then they got Matt. I think they don't want me... I do my own... I have my own little podcast, too. I think... They're probably thinking it's too much of me. I mean, I was on John's show not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. I don't care. I mean, it's fine. But Matt was on it in the past too. That was the thing. And Matt and John are good friends. So I'm not like friends with John or anything in real life. So I mean, Matt and John are good friends. So. I'm the outsider on that. I'm like the substitute teacher for VGO. I'm the one that when somebody goes down, and Matt might have bowed out last minute, so they didn't have time to get a hold of me ahead of time. Because honestly, when I need to know like more than like 10 minutes before, because I gotta I have kids and stuff, so I gotta make sure my wife is keeping the kids quiet, not quiet, but out of my hair. So I'm sure I'll be on again soon. What's funny though is even though when I'm not on it, they talk about me constantly. So I'm still there. They just like to shit on me, or they shit on retail. That's why I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, why don't you guys just shit on retail some more while you're there? Because I mean, obviously they hate going to a store, but not everybody's like them. They think everybody thinks the exact same way they do. It's kind of funny. They talk about me all the time, so it's fine. Michelle always brings me up in her podcast too, so it's fine. All right, I got to get out of here. I will see you guys later. Plus, I'm getting a call from my wife. Later, everybody. Hello.